Thank you for viewing this presentation on the VIPC process for accessing the global intake queue and filtering for basic level accounts. You will find volunteer applications in the global intake queue within Volunteer Connection. Everyone's homepage looks a little different, but you will see a line of tabs near the top of your home page. Find the Administrative tab located on the right and hover over it to see the drop-down menu. Select the Intake option. You will be taken to the Shared Inbox page. Hover over the word Shared Inbox and you will see the drop-down where you can select the People Listing page. When the People Listing page opens, you will have to select the Global Intake Queue. Under the Select Intake Queue, you can access the drop-down. When the People Listing page first loads, you will notice that all the information is not visible on your screen. There are tools you can use to hide some of the columns so that you have only the columns you need for filtering all on one page. You will need the following columns to find applications ready for the next step. You will need account name, entry path, coordinator, days on path, contact completed, and contact completed date. This is a list of columns that can be hidden and will not interfere with your finding applications to work on. You can hide the account ID, which by default is unchecked, chapter, county, organization, profile status, and previous step. Ideally, all accounts will receive a VIPC contact call on day 3. It is important to analyze each account to determine the next step. If an application is started on April 1st, that is day 0. 3 days later, on April 4th, the applicant will be ready for a VIPC second contact call. 6 days later, on April 10th, the account will be ready for the VIPC third contact. If the basic steps are not completed by day 15, advanced trained volunteers will deactivate the account. To find accounts ready for a VIPC second contact call, locate the Contact Completed column. Type in the text box VIPC space dash space 1. Make sure you have a space between VIPC, the dash, and the number 1. Locate the 3 filter buttons to the right of the Days on Path column. Click on the filter buttons, choose greater than in the top box, type the number 2 in the lower box. By using these filters, you now have all accounts that are at a VIPC status greater than 2 days and should be ready for a VIPC second contact call. So to review the process, on the People Listing page, reduce your columns, locate the Contact Completed column, type VIPC space dash space 1, locate the Days on Path column, click on the 3 filter buttons to the right of the text box, choose greater than in the top box, enter 2 in the lower box, click Apply Filter. On the left-hand side of the People Listing page, you will see individual applicant names. When you hover over the name, you will see the cursor becomes a little hand and you can click on the name and open up the individual's account detail page. There is a slightly different process to filter for applicants ready for a VIPC third contact email. Remember to select email and text when sending the VIPC third contact. In the Contact Completed column, type in the text box VIPC space dash space 2. To determine when the Contact Completed status was updated, you will need to use the Contact Completed column. Click the 3 filter buttons to the right of the text box. Click in the bottom box of the pop-up window and select a date 6 days prior to the current date. Click Apply Filter. Now you have accounts where the contact completed status was updated 6 days prior. It is important that you continue to do an analysis once you open an account to determine the next step. So for third contact, you're going to analyze the account. Ask yourself, has it been 6 days since the status was updated to VIPC second contact completed? Review any internal notes. Determine that the prospective volunteer is ready for the next step. Take the account, select VIPC third contact final reminder email. Under the Send dropdown, select Email and Text, and advance the account to VIPC third contact completed. Release the account. Thank you for viewing this video about accessing the Global Intake Queue and filtering for basic level accounts. And thank you for choosing the American Red Cross and the VIPC program.